he understood.
So where do you get your inspiration? What's the CRISIX music about?
In terms of riffs, talking in guitarist way, of course we drink a lot of these bands that came from the Bay Area, 80s, this raw sound, and these bands like Violence, Exodus, Forbidden, and all these bands. It's something that's very, very important. But also we're not child from the 90s, so we were born in the 90s or 89, 90s. So this means that, we didn't live that era. So this means we have a brighter or broad perspective of on thrash metal, and we wanted to give something also to the, to the genre, not just stick to the old school sound, but try to improve and add some elements. This is in the music perspective, it would be this. And then lyrically, in this album especially, we gave more attention to, we always like to use funny stories as metaphors, and also we want to include some kind of lyrics that talk about pop culture, but also we wanted to give space in this album to give more time in the self-reflection and some ideas that we were, that we were like experiencing, each one of us. So that's why I think it's a wide range of, emotions and things in this album, that it's cool to experiment. And in this one, you will find a little bit of these all sides of lyrics that it's cool. For me, it's cool because I was part also from the writing of the lyrics and the metrics, and it's just a process that I enjoy a lot to do with Juli and Pla and Javi and the rest. It's an album that we all, blend together and we all bring things, not just one is in charge of this, but we all add some inside. A little bit like this, yes.
So we can see it's a teamwork, or there is a chord composer among you?
Yeah, it's teamwork. It's like the Beatles. It's like the Beatles. It's yes.
Yoko Ono.
I was no without Yoko Ono. Well, Yoko Ono, we don't like Yoko Ono. So I was seeing the documentary and I felt a little bit like, this is the a little bit how we live it. We are there, then one comes with an idea, and then the other, it's like, just thinking about it, and then adds a little bit this, and we add a little bit that. It's a very fun creative process that when we enjoy it, it's really, really, really fun and something really unique. But it's true that it's like a mood, it's like a family thing, and it's something that it's something that we really have to be proud of, to have this, because not everyone can make this process, do it like this. Not everyone, sometimes you see bands that it's only one guy composing and the rest are just following orders, and I think it's cool too when we push each other to bring the best out of it, This is something that we are lucky.
You have been playing since 2008, right?
Yeah.
Has CRISIX music changed by any way since then, or you still play the same way?
The root, I would say that the root has always been the same. I think thrash metal is the genre, the gene, the root of our sound, and what makes us, we try to make stuff differently, but when we just do like this and this tupa, it's like something like, fuck, this is what I like, it's something that is in our nature. But it's true that we try to push a little bit we try to push us, to explore some new boundaries or some different stuff that we can, give something different, because we don't want to be another band playing the same riffs. Of course, the riffs came from the same source, but we try to at least, give a different message, give a different color, a different mood. And I think a little bit it's what people see in us when we are playing live, for example, that we are playing aggressive music, very fast and furious music, but we are kind of smiling and having fun and making people having fun, which is something that it's not like really, it doesn't match too much. When you're in a thrash metal show, you expect tough guys, angry boys, yelling at people, and we are not this kind of guys. We're guys that we like to have fun, and we like to, experience this love thing with the people also, in between us, and I think people realize that, they have a lot of fun, and they are in this family thing with us when we are playing. And this is something that it's not forced because we didn't plan it. It's just because we are like this, and we kind of, you know, this is a little bit like our trademark a little bit when we are playing shows and people is having fun with us and has this different experience that it's not, they cannot have it in other thrash metal shows because we are, I don't know, sympathetic, funnier, but aggressive. So we have this, you know, and it was very fun and emotional in the COVID, you know, during the COVID, the first shows when we were playing and we see people, young, old people, really old people, you know, in our crowd, jumping like a 8 years old kid, you know, or 5 years old kid, and dancing and smiling, you know, and this for me, you know, makes my day when I'm there seeing a grandpa, you know, jumping and smiling like he was 5 years old. This is what, as I say, fuck, this makes sense, you know. We are in this just because we want this, you know.
I'm looking forward to see you.
Okay, that's good. That I'm looking forward to.
Do you still have any musical dreams? Perhaps collaborating with a producer, playing with in a special place.
When you say musical dreams,
tour with some band or something like this.
When you said musical dreams, I was thinking that you were asking me if I had dreams about music.
And do.
And in fact, I wanted to say yes. I had once that had a dream that I dreamed melody, you know. It is something that it happened to me like 2 months ago. I don't know why I thought, okay, this guy is gonna ask me this. Why? Wow. No. Yeah, I dreamed one melody 2 months ago. It was so beautiful, but I don't know if I'm gonna release it somewhere. But yeah, musical dreams. In this world, yes, I have dreams, of course. These dreams, it's play with bands that we really admire. For example, I would love to be playing with, of course, bands that we respect a lot, like Creator, Testament. These bands are for us like, you know, bands that we owe them, you know, where we are and what the music we play. And they would be bands that I would enjoy, for example, to make, I don't know, North American tour, European tour. That would be super good. And also, well, I don't know what to tell about dreams, music dreams. I would love to work with cool producers. This also would be another cool thing that I would love to open the door. But time will tell, and we'll see if it will happen, and it will you know, materialize these dreams. Rick Rubin would be cool to to be produced by Rick Rubin, right?
Do you have any time for your hobbies, or what do you do in your free time? Are you with guys from the band, or you are separate, or how it works?
I don't know if you want to know. I mean, free time is, I think, it's something really important. It's a really important thing, and especially us that we are playing music, we are also working, you know. When we are not playing music, unfortunately, we have to do some works here and there, and then we are back to play, and this can be like a really mess, you know, of a schedule that you really have to find the time to also, you know, not be stressed and enjoy, connect with your creativity, play your music, or I don't know, just go to the mountain or play sports, or I don't know, or go to the gym, whatever, you know. But I think it's something really important, and it's one of the things that keeps me more sane mentally, you know, to really spend time also not just in music or working or whatever, but also, you know, in my stuff, you know. And one of the things that I enjoy the most, and you will freak out, but it's to really wake up early. This is one of the things that people, I think, don't realize, because when you're a musician or you're a guy that is touring, you know, they say, oh, how cool you are playing every night and blah blah. And this is cool, of course, it's very cool. But what happens that you don't have morning time when you're on tour. It's impossible to wake up early because you go to sleep at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock, which means that you cannot really be a morning person. So one of the things that are really peculiar of a musician that is on tour it's one of the things that I appreciate more is to have morning time. So one of the things that I enjoy the most is wake up 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock a.m., go to run, write in my diary, journey, meditation. I like to really spend very good quality time in the morning. It's one of the things that it's a luxury,
I understand.
Yeah.
Nowadays, there are a lot of TV shows. Do you have a favorite?
TV shows, okay. I don't have too much time to watch movies and TV shows. I used to see a lot. I was really in love with Breaking Bad and Lost, and I really was into Game of Thrones. But lately, I'm not really a guy that see too much TV show. And you know what is the worst thing about it is that the last TV show I'm realizing now that I saw, it was a TV program from Spain that it's about people with couples. It's a reality show that they just split couples, the girls and the boys, and in different houses, and in the one house with the boys they have single ladies, and in the house of the ladies they have single boys. So they cheat on each other eventually, This is the shit that I ate the last week. Can you imagine, man? With the plenty of stuff and the cool TV shows that you can watch, I have to really sit down and open the TV and see this shit. This is the last shit I saw. You can blame me now.
I saw La Casa de Papel. It's Spanish, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a very good one, yeah.
Yeah, I like it as well. All right, I think we covered a lot of topics.
I hope in Prague you don't have these reality shows I'm talking about.
No, not at all.
Because what I'm talking, it's like this Spanish reality show with all this reggaeton music that it's really, really disgusting. Everyone would vomit. I vomit, but it's so vomitable, so shitty that you get really stuck on it, It's crazy. Yeah. It's hypnotic, it's crazy.
And I do like it as well. I think we covered a lot of topic.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that should be enough for today.
Okay.
Thank you very much for your time and for the backstage interview. And I will look forward to see you or meeting you in a person on Brutal Assault.
Please, if I see you or if you see me, I'm tall, very tall guy. Come say hi, okay, and we'll see you, okay?
Okay. So thank you very much. This was Marc Busqué from Spanish band CRISIX, BB. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you. Bye, man. See you next time.